haven't gotten a chance to talk to any vets, but like you said, I met the rookie class and all great guys. I'm really excited to get to work with them.
You know, once you make it to the NFL, it's not how you got here, it's the fact that you are here, right? Whether it's your first-round pick, sixth-round pick, undrafted free agent, whatever. With there being a vacancy right now at left guard, it doesn't seem like you're the guy that shies away from a challenge. You want to put yourself in the mix to compete for that right away, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, anytime, like if you're a football player, you're here to come play. It's not like I got drafted and said, hey, I want to sit behind somebody. So, of course, you're going to go out there and compete your hardest and try to make your way on the field.
What do you think the biggest adjustment's going to be for you coming to this next level? And I know you guys ran a little bit of a different style offense in college. I know it was very run heavy. Just what kind of adjustments will you have to make?
Yeah, I mean, likely just the speed of the game. Our offense at UTEP, I was really blessed to run pretty much every run scheme, so I feel pretty well equipped to handle different playbooks, but I think the speed of the game is definitely going to be a big adjustment.
Well, I talked to your coach, and he told me that 2 days into training camp your freshman year, you had already memorized the playbook by using flashcards in your hotel room. How quickly do you think you're going to be able to pick up this offense? And he also told me one day zone just hit you like that, and you were able to go out there and perform. So where does that come from, that quick learning?
Yeah, Coach Simmons, I hope you see this. You're awesome. You're my guy. And it comes from him, you know. A lot of places that you're at, you kind of learn what your job is in your particular spot, but he liked to teach plays conceptually. So I think that in doing that, I'm able to recognize different schemes and then just kind of replace the names that are tagged onto them.
Will you be doing flashcards at this level?
Well, I'll have an iPad now, so it'll look a little different.
Oh, I gotcha.
Elijah, you're going to be going up against a couple guys here in Tampa, defensive tackle. They're very good players, two very different players, and an undersized, quick, fast guy in Elijah Canty and a big monster in Vita Vea. How will those two contrasting styles help develop you as an NFL guard so quickly?
Yeah, well, I think you stated it right there, two contrasting styles, so you get to be prepared for anybody that you face throughout the league. And those guys are amazing players, so if you can block them, you can most likely block most of the league.
Talked to Coach Bain, another name drop, but he said that you remind him a lot of Alex Kappa, who you played in college with, and that you actually had the opportunity to talk to Alex Kappa. Just kind of, you know, who do you model your game after? Is Alex Kappa one of those guys? And what do you think, you know, your best fit in this offense is going to be as far as?
Yeah, Kappa, he's an awesome dude. Wouldn't say I model my game after him, though, because he's like 6'7", 6'8". We don't necessarily match up body type-wise, but I like to watch some really gritty guys like Quinn Miners. I mean, he's a stud. Q Nelson, awesome guy to watch. So, yeah, Kappa, awesome guy, awesome player. Can't necessarily replicate everything he does.
You got this whole room fired up when we talked to you on the Zoom after you were drafted. I guess how much do you pride yourself on kind of being that spark plug, that ignition for your teammates?
Yeah, don't really view myself as that, but if that's the role that I get to play, then that's energy. Amazing.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to be that guy. You know, I think over anything, I just want to approach each day with a positive mindset, because if you come in here acting like you don't want to be here and don't want to play, then you're going to play like crap. But if you come in and are excited about what you're doing, even if it's false, even if you're faking it, like you're going to find a way to play better through that positive headspace.
You don't view yourself that way. That's interesting.
Yeah.
What's your first impression of Graham Barton, you know, a guy that plays your position in terms of interior offensive line and your draft lines?
Dude, stud. I mean, he's super impressive. I mean, physique-wise, built up. Mentally, he's sharp. I mean, we just did a walkthrough, and he was on everything. And he's just a really good dude, fun to talk to.
This is a Bucs team that's putting an emphasis on improving the run game. So how does it feel to be a part of that picture of they want to draft you and Graham to kind of turn around this run game?
Yeah, it's an absolute honor. I mean, thank you, Jason Light.
As far as your preparation is concerned, you were given a player in college that you'd have to study and then give a presentation to the rest of the rooms, and you guys would all match up. But how does that factor into, you know, your preparation for game days, and how do you think you'll utilize that at this level?
Yeah, I think that was a really cool tool that we implemented in college, you know, studying one player per person and then coming together. And then you had a full comprehensive presentation on each player on defense. But I think that's, like you said, something that I can extend into this where, you know, the 4 or 5 guys that might be rotating in that I'll be seeing, I can really study and break down tendencies like we did at UTEP.
Elijah, you won't have pads on for a while in the NFL as an alignment. What can you do this weekend to show that you're into it and know what you're doing?
Yeah, well, I mean, despite not having pads, there's still always a level of physicality if you're playing O-line, D-line. So it is nice because it gives you some time to be a little bit more technical in your thought.
Anything else? All right, thank you.